£200 million spent, £200 million worth of players sold, a big game against Arsenal. It's the start of season 5 and it doesn't get any bigger than this. Hello everyone and welcome to episode 35 of Rebuilding the Bridge. It's the start of a new season with 35 episodes in now, which is crazy to think about. It's a great milestone to hit and it's a bit overwhelming to think about, to be fair. Today we're going to be showing you the summer transfer window, what we've done, and it's been a big one. Plus we're going to play a big match against Arsenal in the Premier League in a London derby. And this is shaping up to what could be a great video. So I would just like to say thank you everyone. You're all invited to my 30 subscriber party. We finally hit 30 subscribers. And it's really nice to know that there are people out there. We consistently getting about the same amount of views on each video now, which shows that there is like a consistent audience. The people who are coming to watch generally seem to stick around and watch more once they get invested in the save, which is really nice to see. And it's always really nice for me to see you guys supporting the videos, whether you're commenting, liking, or just watching them. And when you subscribe, it means the world. Everything means the world, and I thank you so much so far. But enough of the soppy stuff. Let's get straight into the meat of the transfers. And like I say, it's been a big summer. As you can see, we've signed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players. Probably only 1 or 2 for the actual first team, to be honest. Everyone from here down, I've already shown. These 4, I think. I spoke about them before in a previous video. They were basically a set of South Americans that I scouted. And I brought them last season, but they joined this season. So most of them have gone out on loan. Some are in the youth teams. You won't see too much of them. But our first big signing of the summer was Kim Busa, which I don't know why, but seems like a really funny name to me. He's from Schalke. He's a young left winger for 32.5 million. He is a regen. We are starting to get into the point where we're buying regens now. 3.5-star current ability at the age of 18. He's a wonder kid, a perfectionist too, so he's going to work hard to get his stats up. He's looking like a very good player with great potential as an inside forward on that left wing, but he probably won't be featuring in the first team too much, maybe just in the cup games. You might see him here and there, but I wouldn't expect too much from him this season. So that's Kim Busa, one for the future for sure. Then our biggest signing of the summer for £93.5 million. He is our new star striker. It's Juan Manuel from Atletico Madrid for £93 million. He's a 20-year-old Spanish striker playing for the national team. 5-star striker with no cons according to the scouts. 5-star current ability, 5-star potential ability. He's a left foot wonder kid who has determination, which means he is going to work hard to get his stats up even higher than they are. Great physically, he's fast, strong and tall. He's got very good mental stats. He's got the most leadership out of anyone in the club. He's determined, he's works hard off the ball, great vision. This guy is our new striker up front. Not as much finishing as Haaland had, but he has more dribbling, better first touch. He's just more of an all-round advanced forward and can bring other people into play. And let's see his career so far. So he played 1 season really for Atletico Madrid, played 32 games, scored 24 goals, an average match rating of 7.97. He was a standout player in the Liga last year, and we've gone and signed him to be our #1 striker up front and basically our big star player. And he's had a good career to start off with here for us. He's played 3 games and scored 2 goals with an average rating of 7.4. So Juan Manuel is our new striker and you'll be seeing a lot of him going forward. We spent big and we're hoping that he will be able to reap the rewards for us. Ricardo Martin, you don't need to know too much about him. He's just a young player who had a cheap release clause, so we got him in. Jonathan O'Connor, similar, valued at 15 million. We got him for 1 million off Everton because his contract ran out. Potential to be a very good player from Northern Ireland. So yeah, he's another guy who you won't see is on loan. But the big real signing is, I don't even know how you say this name. We're just going to call him Mariba because I don't know how you pronounce Ilaix. That's way too many vowels. But as you can see, he's a great player. So he is a midfielder. He can play in a lot of the roles that we use. He's big, he's strong, he's fast. He can hit the ball from far away. He can pass. He's determined. He's got flair. I don't know where this guy's came from because I've never heard of him before. But I will show you that he was playing for Barcelona. He went on a free to Borussia Dortmund, where in 30 games he scored 5 goals, 8 assists and had a 7.17 match rating. So in your save, if you can find this guy, I don't know whether he's like this in every save or whether he just has exceeded all of his potential in this save, but yeah, in this save, he's amazing. And for us, he's played 3 games, scored 2 goals, 1 assist, 1 player of the match from central midfield, not even like attacking midfield, just central midfield. And this guy's an absolute beast, and he scored the most important goal of the season so far, which I'll show you in a second when we talk about our form so far. But yeah, this guy is going to be one of our main men going forward, as is Juan Manuel, and Kim Busa as one for the future. We also had 2 big sales. We sold Erling Haaland and Mateo Kovacic, both to Barcelona. Haaland going for 120 million. I'm not too worried about losing him, to be honest. He's playing really well for Barcelona by the looks of it, but last season played 24 games, scored 11 goals. And then the season before that, he did have a good season, but he was a bit of a penalty merchant for us, really. never hitting anything more than a 7.1 match rating across a season. So, and we also pretty much doubled our money on him, almost roughly 10 million more we would have done. We made quite a lot of money from Haaland. He wasn't amazing for us. I'm sure he'll be amazing for Barcelona. He just didn't really fit our team. He was great while he was here, and he's gone for a big chunk of money. And I think we've actually, for less money, got a better player in Juan Manuel. Mateo Kovacic is a sale that I wasn't really ready to do. His contract was running out this year. He is almost 30 years old. He's 29, which meant I couldn't have signed more than a 1-year deal with him. And obviously he wants longer than that. And when Barcelona came in for 70 odd million, he wanted to go. And I kind of already had Mariba. I was looking at him and I knew that I could replace him with the Kovacic money, so I did. It's roughly the same fees. Kovacic, as we know, was great for us while he was here. He was one of our older players. He has gone and he's doing okay at Barcelona. Look, he was absolutely amazing for us last season. But Mariba comes in as a player of similar quality, but about 9 years younger. So considering it was only like a 10 million difference to get him, I think it's okay for Kovacic to go, and we've got a lot of leaders in the squad that can step up and fill his void. So yeah, that is the transfers that we have done. We've built a really good team this season, and we've also recalled some of the young prospects like Xavier Simons, Dujon Sterling. They are all floating around in the first team squad now, if we ever need them. But yeah, here's our form so far. So we smashed it in the friendlies, really. I don't manage these. I let my assistant manager do them. We then played Liverpool in the Community Shield, which we lost, but we're not too bothered about. It was a close game. Mason Mount getting a goal there, 2-1. Community Shield doesn't mean much. It's basically just another friendly, but against a decent side. So yeah, we lost that one. No big deal though, because we beat Newcastle 4-0 in the league, Juan Manuel getting 2, Mariba getting 1 and Camavinga getting the other, and then we beat Liverpool in what is already probably the hardest match of the season, and we did it 2 games in, away against Liverpool. Upamecano and Mariba getting the goals. As you can see, Mariba getting a goal late on, and that is why I said he has scored the most important goal this season. Reece James did get injured in that game and he is out for quite a while, so we will need someone to step up in his place. But yeah, we beat Liverpool away. It was a great game and a massive 3 points. We then beat Southampton 5-0 at home, and as you can see, we're doing really well in the league. Mason Mount, Pedri getting a hat-trick, and Xerxes getting a goal with Southampton had 2 men sent off. But yeah, so a very good season so far. Our Champions League group was also an easy draw. We should be expecting to top this group, maybe not even dropping a point. Leverkusen, Ajax and Besiktas, I think we can very much beat across both legs in all the games. We've got a fairly hard September coming up with Arsenal, Man United and Bayer Leverkusen all in a row. But let's just worry about this Arsenal game right now. So the team we are going for in this Arsenal game is Kepa in goal, Gramado at left back with Bastoni and Upamecano, with Collazo at right back who steps up because of a Reece James injury. Other than that, it's pretty much this is the back line you should expect for a while. Bastoni and Upamecano are working really well together and have unfortunately taken place of Fikayo Tomori, but he will feature because I have to rotate the centre-back so often that Fikayo Tomori will probably still get about the same amount of game time. Kai Havertz has been injured at the start of the season, which is why Mariba was thrust straight into the lineup, but Havertz is still not fit, so Mariba stays in. He's playing really well. Got the Premier League Player of the Month, so he's in the middle with Camavinga and Mount alongside him. Pedri, Juan Manuel up front, and Pulisic in for Sancho, who is injured for a few weeks. Yeah, really happy with the squad. As you can see, we've still got Mason Mount, Fikayo Tomori, Ian Matson, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Dujon Sterling, Reece James, Angerin is around now, as is Xavier Simons. So we've got a lot of Chelsea prospects coming through from the academy. So let's get into the match and let's get the win. I did decide to make one more quick change before the match. I noticed Kai Havertz wasn't fit enough to basically play, even if he came on. So Xavier Simons comes onto the bench and he could get his first Chelsea game today. But yeah, we're off here at the start of the game against Arsenal. It's a London derby. I'm hoping either Mariba or Juan Manuel could perform here and show that it was worth spending all that money on them and they can actually replace Kovacic and Haaland. Obviously Champions League winners for us. Big shoes to fill. But, you know, Juan Manuel's been good for us so far this season. Mariba's been absolutely amazing. He's got an absolute rocket of a right foot. If he gets the ball on the edge of the box, I would expect it to go in the top right corner. And here is our first chance with Pulisic driving forward with the ball. He finds Pedri on the left. Pedri tries to go past Maitland-Niles. He can't. Gramado ends up winning it back and getting it back to Pedri, who this time, whoa, Pedri scored a hat-trick in the last game. What a goal that was there. He went at Maitland-Niles for the second time. And just on his left foot, he got a little bit of space opened up, so he decided to cannon it in the top right corner. Or top left corner, I can't remember which. We'll see it here. I'm pretty sure he hit the opposite corner, didn't he? Oh, he used his right foot and just cannoned it in. Well done, Pedri. That is the start we'd like to see. He might not be a Chelsea Academy player, but he's been here long enough at such a young age that he's pretty much a Chelsea Academy player at this point. A bit like the Andreas Christensen story, where we kind of counted him in real life as a Chelsea Academy player, but he did kind of just join from a different club just before he hit like a decent age of playing football, and then we were like, oh yeah, we developed him. Here is Mariba for us now, driving forward. His shot is saved by Unai Simon, and that's what Mariba can do. He's a powerful runner from midfield. He's always a threat, but Arsenal are going to counter-attack after the save, but Camavinga does nicely and puts it out for a throw-in. Chilwell now with a chance for Arsenal on the left-hand side. Can we get the ball and break, or are Arsenal about to get an equaliser? Braganca. See, I do not know any of these Arsenal players. Only Rudiger I know, and that's because he used to play for Chelsea, and we sold him to them. But yeah, Arsenal got such like a revamped squad. I don't really know anyone other than the odd like Maitland-Niles, Saka kind of people. That's it. And here is Maitland-Niles to Saka. Like we just said, Saka with a shot, Kepa saves it low, and he does well there to stand up tall and not let Arsenal have the chance. 35 minutes in, as we get the next highlight, it is us on the ball on the right hand side with Collazo. Right hand side seems to be where we can hit them quite easily on that Chilwell side, and it's Pedri with a sitter apparently, right into Unai Simon's hands. We could have done better with that chance. Simon is on a very high rating, so he must have had a lot of shots saved. Yeah, you can see there we've had 7 shots on target saved. Mason Mount, it's a good ball into the box, Upamecano just over. Seems to be the story of my life at the minute, just shots going over the bar. And maybe we'll get Pulisic off soon. He doesn't look like he's playing the best. Maybe Hudson-Odoi could do something for us there. But I'll say I'm happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. We've dominated Arsenal. They've barely had a chance. It was only that Saka chance was the only shot that they've had that caused any threat. Arsenal have worked it all the way back to their goalkeeper. And I want to try and say the names of these guys, but this guy's got like 7 Zs in his name. How do you expect me to say that? I'm sure after I've just dissed Arsenal for not having a decent chance, they're going to score. But they're not. They've shot it wide, and we will definitely take that, because if that's the only threat that they're going to offer, then that's not really a threat at all. And we are going to get Pulisic off, but just before we can, there is going to be a highlight, and it's Smith Rowe attacking us with Traore. I don't know which Traore that is, but I don't think it's Adama. I'm pretty sure Adama's playing in like the Championship on this save. He hasn't done very well in his career, not like in real life. Manuel's shot is blocked. He then tries to put the ball back in, but Arsenal defend it well, only to clear it to Grimaldo, and the highlight ends. So maybe that was a good chance for Manuel there, but we are going to get Pulisic off now, and we're going to take him off for Hudson-Odoi, and we're going to bring on, you know what, I might just leave it as that for now. Yeah, let's leave it like that for a bit. I want to bring on Xavier Simons to give him a start, but is this the kind of game where you can just give people a start for no reason? I don't know. Mason Mount plays the ball into the box. Upamecano again heads it just over. Mason Mount puts these deliveries on a plate for some of these players, and they always seem to miss. And I think maybe Manuel will come off in a second for Xerxes, just to give Xerxes some game time. And here is Mariba. He finds Collazo. The ball into Pedri is blocked and cleared by Rudiger. Now Martinelli, we know what he can do on the break against Chelsea after his goal this season in real life, where I think Kante slipped and he ran through, and Arsenal fans acted like it was the best goal they've ever seen. But yeah, Manuel's coming off for Xerxes, and I am going to bring on... Okay, Mariba hasn't played great, apparently. He's played 6.9 rating, that's fine, but we're going to bring on Gravenberch because tried and trusted. Maybe this isn't the kind of game to just thrust Xavier Simons into it, so he won't get his first start today. And we've just picked up an injury, which means after we've made our 3 subs, we're going to be playing with 10 men, sorry. Let's do that with Camavinga, then do that. Does that work? We just won't have a guy there. I think so, and then can Camavinga... You know what, Camavinga's just going to have to play there and get over it. He's a left back now. With 10 minutes to go, we kind of just need to close it up if we're playing with 10 men. It's not like we got someone sent off. It's not like it was our fault. We've just got a man injured. And hopefully it's not a big deal with Grimaldo for getting injured. It says it's a potential foot injury, which is what Reece James had, and he's out for a few weeks, almost a month. So hopefully we won't be without both of our fullbacks. As Arsenal come forward now, Bernardeschi finds Martinelli. Kepa makes a save. And this weird guy, I don't even know how you pronounce his name, but he's gone and scored. And it is 1-1. Oh no, it's offside. Thank God for that. I don't know who it was. Besedin, I don't know. They've got a guy called Daka and a guy called Saka. That is not fair for me to say, but we have won 1-0 thanks to the Pedri goal. Technically with 10 men for the last few minutes, so pretty happy with that. Let's hope that the Grimaldo injury isn't too bad. We'll see it now. Grimaldo is injured for 3 or 4 weeks, so yeah, it's not too bad. It could have been worse. I guess Dion Sterling's going to start getting his first games for the club, seeing as we've only got Ian Matson and Collazo as the other fit fullbacks. So that has been the summer transfer window update and a game against Arsenal, and now that we've won that, it means we're top of the league by 3 points. Man City, obviously, when they win their game, will be level with us, but we've already played Arsenal away and Liverpool away and have won. We've gone through all our summer transfers, got a good win against Arsenal, even if it was a tough one. So yeah, it's been a pretty successful video, I'd say. Pretty successful, number 35. So thank you for sticking around and watching this long. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, feel free to hit the like button, comment if you want to get involved down below, and subscribe to see more content like this. If you are watching and you aren't subscribed, it would be a massive help if you could. Let's aim for 35 subscribers next. That'll be the next target. And hopefully by the end of Season 5, we can almost be there. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one, guys. Goodbye.